If you're gonna take a picture, you can't put your hand over the camera.
I'm taking a video. All right, Mom. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions, okay?
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Aqua.
Aqua. Well, like your coat color?
Yes.
I think that's the coat we got when we went on a cruise by ourselves to Canada, remember?
Yes.
And they had the little shop outside.
Yes.
What's your favorite kind of weather?
Spring.
Season, yeah, spring. Me too. Why do you like spring?
It's cool.
It is cool.
I like fall too, but did you see any free leaves on the way over?
I've seen a lot of pretty leaves. Chris went to the Adirondacks, so he probably saw some really nice leaves.
Turning red and orange. The Adirondacks.
When you climb the Adirondacks,
Yeah.
you always do.
Yep.
She's filming.
I am. What's your favorite day of the week?
Every day.
Every day that there's bingo.
What's your favorite day?
Every day.
See?
What was your favorite house that you ever lived in?
130 Lorraine.
Why did you like 130 Lorraine Avenue?
Because I liked it the best. And Dad wanted a new house. I sure said no.
I think you kind of wanted the new house too. You may or may not have agreed to it.
No.
Did you pick out any of the furniture?
Yes.
Was it fun?
Yes.
So, I mean, and actually 130 Lorraine is a lot, like it has fond memories from when we were growing up and when you lived there, but it's not that big of a house and it had upstairs. Would you have been able to get up and down the stairs now?
I would get one of those stepmasters.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have been great. And you guys had wonderful, Glenmore Drive was beautiful. We liked that.
What?
Glenmore Drive was nice.
Of the new house.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason James keeps getting new houses. He has such fond memories of your house.
Oh yeah, we had a beautiful dining room. And that chandelier was beautiful.
It was. That's sold with the house though, right?
Yeah, you can't take stuff down.
No, you can't. What did you like? The yard at 130 Lorraine was nice. When you first moved in there, was the garden like really nice? Was it like all the flowers were nice and...
What I want to say is we moved in, there wasn't any door to the living room from the kitchen. You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that. So what did you do about it?
We had a door put in. We could hear you fighting and we couldn't get in there. In the living room.
Oh, that's right. You had the sliding door put in. Remember the sliding door so you can still separate yourself?
Yeah.
I need to get one of those. I'd like to be able to shut off my kitchen sometimes from the living room because Terry can't hear and he has to have the TVs at 100 all the time.
The kitchen remodeled so far back it was only $2,000.
Wow.
Now it's probably 10.
I remember you telling me that before they remodeled it, it had like the metal cabinets and
No metal cabinet.
wasn't there a tin ceiling in there?
Yeah, I wish we would have left it.
I wonder if there was a tin ceiling in the living room underneath because the living room had the tiles too, right?
Yeah, Dad and Mr. Lasky put that in. I think they were drinking.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Remember the Laskies? I remember going to a Halloween party there, and they had bobbing for apples, and you guys were drunk and trying to... Dad had a plastic Beatles wig on, so it would look like it had bangs, and it went down to here, and it was plastic. That's all I remember, and it was funny. And then you guys were trying to bob for apples when you were drinking. Was there a lot of alcohol in your youth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were let me have 4 ounces at a time now, and I haven't even had any out of that bottle.
Well, why don't you have some tonight?
We should have brought you vodka. 4 ounces of vodka would have been better.
Yeah.
That'd be better, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or Bailey's.
Yeah.
Amaretto. Kahlua. Kahlua. You'd take a shot of Kahlua, right?
Yeah, remember I bought it for you, and the cleaning lady was there, and she and I drank some.
You drank half the bottle, Mom.
Well,
And that was supposed to be my present.
I know.
So she gave me a half-drunk bottle of Kahlua, which I told her just might as well keep it now. Right?
So they took me to a care meeting yesterday, and in a chair beside me there was a little dog all curled up that you could pet and feel comfortable.
Aw. Did you pet him?
Of course, who wouldn't?
I would. So you grew up in Rock City.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing about that house? What was the address? Rock City Road. Something Rock City Road.
RD2.
RD2 Rock City.
Olean, New York.
Oh, it was RD2 Olean, New York. What was your favorite thing about growing up there in the house?
There was no humidity.
You're right. Because it was up in the mountains, right?
Right.
And you had all those woods to play in.
And no ticks.
No, there wasn't a lot of ticks back then. That's, there probably were ticks, but not like there is now, where there's a problem. Would you ever see any bears?
No.
Do you remember taking us to the Pollywog Pond?
Yes.
I used to look forward to that every time we went there. I was like, oh, can we go to the Pollywog Pond? And it had the door from the old schoolhouse floating in it, remember? And Grandma Bindi would go. She knew the way better than we did.
She what?
Grandma Bindi would bring us, too.
Yeah.
She would walk. She was a good. I think living up there alone in the mountains, she lived to be, what, 99, right?
98.
Oh. And how old are you now, 90?
No. 88.
Every time I'd say that, you get mad at me because. Oh my gosh.
I'm the only one here that has red hair.
Really? And it's still red. That's your natural color, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hair doesn't go gray. Or just yours.
No, I have the same red hair as you. Mine's not real. I have some gray in it, but I stopped dyeing it. I don't care anymore. But I put makeup on for you. How do I look?
I put lipstick on.
Do I look beautiful?
Yes.
Thank you, Mother.
Take a picture.
Except for looking pregnant. Except for my food baby.
Well, I knew you weren't pregnant.
That's an impossibility.
Sorry, that wasn't a compliment.
It's okay, Mom. We tease each other all the time. I don't mind that. I know it's a joke. I know a joke. So you went to, let's see. You went to your one-room schoolhouse, right? And you walked like 3 miles in the wintertime to get there?
No, it's a fourth of a mile. We went home for lunch every day. So we did a mile then. I'll tell you something.
What?
They held Janet back from school so I could walk with her.
What?
Yeah,
They held her back a year?
yeah. So
Are you sure it wasn't because she wasn't that smart, Mom? Maybe they just told you it was so you could walk with her, but
So they put Janet in the second grade because she could already read. I was in first grade. No kindergarten.
I think they had kindergarten back then. But it was all the same. How many kids were in your class in elementary, in the schoolhouse?
5.
There was only 5 people in your class?
In Jan's class, there was only 1.
Oh, there was 5 people in your age group is what you meant. So how many people in total in the school? Like,
20.
oh, there was 20. So there was some kids living up there.
Yeah. It was nice up there. There was no humidity.
It's still nice there. We used to go a lot. Remember last time we went to Rock City. They have a little gift shop. We went to the Rocks.
Because Janet was just lost in your car.
Oh, yeah. It probably still is. I probably haven't unearthed it from my car yet.
You what?
But that one's the best one anyway, I think. Your Halifax, Nova Scotia one.
This is the first time I got to wear it.
So then you went to, let's see, so you graduated, how old were you when you were done with your one-room schoolhouse?
15.
And then you went to Olean High School.
I was 15 when I started.
When you went to high school? What grade was it?
Freshman.
So you were in,
No, wait a minute.
that doesn't make sense because then you would have been in school till you're 19.
No. I was 15 when I was in Napoleon.
I gotta move closer. I don't know if I can hear you. It's too noisy. All right.
I was 15 when I got done with Olean High School. I was too young to get a job.
Oh, you graduated from Olean High School,
15.
but then you went to secretarial school for 2 years.
No, I got PG because 15 was too young, so I went back a year.
Went back where?
To Olean High School for a year. And I,
Even though you graduated already?
yeah, they call it PG, postgraduate. And they let me in because I was 15, so, and I took, it was too late to get in the secretary classes, so I took Spanish, and I remember my father rushing into the bedroom angry about me taking Spanish. Can you imagine?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of people that are a little like that even now. Like if you were learning what do Mexicans speak? I mean, people are very prejudiced even now. So and back then that wouldn't have been that unusual. Do you know what I mean? Do you remember any Spanish?
Remember what?
What did you learn in your Spanish class?
Not much because I couldn't roll my R's.
Well, what was your name in Spanish class?
I don't know.
Jean.
I'd be up the road.
When I took Spanish in high school, they called me, there's no name for Lindsey, so they called me Maria Luisa.
I didn't know you took Spanish.
And the only thing I remember from that was La Treta Cara. And that means toilet face.
What?
Toilet face.
That's a good one.
But if you call somebody La Treta Cara, it sounds good, but it really means toilet face. It's an insult.
Yeah.
Without anybody knowing, right? I don't use that anymore though. But I remember it. Right? Stop looking at my stuff. Don't look at my stomach. Stop.
No, I'm looking at Bob. You got a
What? Stop.
you can see.
You know, it's just shushy. I'm recording this. Be nice. Okay, Olean's High School. So you were there for 2 years, and then you had to go back for a year to take Spanish. How many Spanish classes can you take in one day?
I didn't have to go back. I went back because I was only 15. And what could I do? So
I don't know.
after that, my father sent me to business school for 2 years.
So when you were 15, you graduated high school. Then you went back while you were 16, and then you went to secretary school till you were 18.
Yeah. Then he used to read the newspaper for jobs for me.
Oh, what a nice person. So once you got a job, did he make you pay rent?
No,
He didn't. But you got a car. Was that on your own?
that was my grandfather's car. My grandfather went through this red light, then he backed up, and a police caught him.
So they wouldn't let him use it anymore, or
Yeah, so they sold it to me for I forget how much.
not much?
It was reasonable, yeah.
And then, as the crazy teenager you were going way too fast up the mountain, slid on ice, and turned it over.
No, it was first day of spring. It was icy.
Uh-huh.
You didn't have to go fast.
And it was on that one curve that leaned the wrong way anyway, right?
Yeah.
Were they able to turn the car over, and were you able to drive it still?
Well, believe it or not, my father was so cooperative that we went around to junkyards and found a car that only had like 10,000 on the, because it was crashed. Somebody might have died in a crash, but I didn't care. So we put that in, and then we went out to junkyards for
Parts?
body,
What kind of car was that?
Pontiac.
Pontiac what?
I don't know. Probably a cheap Pontiac.
Were you ever scared that somebody died in it and there was a ghost riding along with you?
No, never thought of it.
No? Now you're going to think about it? Maybe it's still attached to you.
It's Halloween. I like those Halloween movies, don't you?
No, I don't like scary movies. You like your scary movies.
I
What
do.
was the one you kept watching over and over again? It was so good. Do you remember?
I gotta think. Oh my God, it was so horrible.
I know it.
It was terrible.
All right, so what is your favorite thing about Olean? Like when you lived there, like what were your favorite stores to go to?
I had nice friends, Maria,
Yep, Maria and Dottie Ann.
Daddy Ann.
Who else were your friends? And what did you and your friends do? Now I know you went drinking at a Polish bowling alley because that's where you met Dad, right? Was it a Polish bowling alley?
I had my first pizza when I was 18 in a bowling alley. A piece of it, not a whole pizza.
Is that where you met Dad?
No, I met Dad at New Year's Eve party in the Polish club.
New Year's Eve party. So did you drink alcohol at that time?
Well, I was 19. Why not?
What did you drink back then?
My first drink was 7 and 7, and Daddy Ann told me, I said, "Oh, this has alcohol. This tastes like it's got alcohol." You ever 7 and 7?
I have. I don't like it. If I'm gonna have a drink, I need like a pina colada or something.
I like sweet drinks too.
I know it. We had many pina coladas together. I don't like the frozen one. I'd rather have like a margarita with salt though that's not frozen, so you don't get brain freeze. Because how many brain freezes have we been through? Remember the Lotta Colada, the big glass of pina colada we got at Red Lobster that one time?
Yeah, that was too much.
We didn't think we were going to get through it. We ended up, but we did.
We did.
We suffered through that pina colada. Chris, it was huge. It was huge. I'm telling you. You don't want to be filmed. Is that why you have your mask back on?
Do you have a boat in the water yet?
It's still in the water, yeah. I haven't got it out yet. I just got to give him the money. He's going to get it out. But it's been so nice. It's not like it's ice and rain or anything.
True.
He should probably take it out this week. And I got to go clean it out, but I don't feel like it. So maybe I'll just let him take it out the way it is.
Well, that's my Lindsey.
That is your Lindsay. I went to an estate sale today. That was fun. I got a basket for $4.
Oh, I know you like baskets.
I love my baskets. I don't know what it is. I like baskets and little brass things and swans. Because Dad started collecting swans.
He did.
So I've decided to collect them myself. And Chris mentioned collecting lady slippers.
Did you collect lady slippers?
Yeah, I did.
I have all your ladies. I have the pictures. I have the pottery, and I don't think I have like. Didn't you have like a figurine of a lady slipper at one point?
I think I did.
If I find some, I'll collect them. Do you want one for your room? Or you really don't give a crap that much?
I meant to bring something. I want to get rid of that. I meant to bring it down. I got a lamp, glass
The what?
that Dad gave to me, which I put down.
The stained glass one?
Yeah.
You can't plug it in, or it's not enough room?
No, I don't have room to it. I meant to bring it down. I mean, like you could give it to Jeanette.
Okay. When we bring you back, maybe the aide that brings you back to the room can grab that and bring it back to me.
Yeah.
Is it easy to get?
Yeah.
So after you met Dad, how long till you met his parents?
I don't know, but they were a pain in the ass.
Were they? Why were they a pain in the ass? Were they uppity?
No, Ethel.
What was wrong with her?
She was a pain in the ass.
How so? Did you feel like she was picking on you sometimes, or like she was judging you?
I don't know, when we left town, it was the best thing ever.
See you later, Olean. I'm out of here. Did you go, peace out?
See you later, Ethel.
I know I'm gonna go back, but I was thinking Christmas time's probably pretty in Olean, but I don't know. I liked going to Olean, but with you, without having you there, it's not as fun.
But you know what? Norris was a pain in the ass, too.
Do you think he had Alzheimer's in his later age? Why couldn't we see him?
He was always mean. I mean, he would be nice, then he'd be mean.
Kind of like you telling me when is my baby due?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I'm interviewing. I'll let the interview stop this time, okay?
Okay.
You had enough of it?
You could play it at my funeral.
Yeah.
You're sorry, Daddy, before I...
All right, how about you wave goodbye? That'll be your last thing. Everybody can see at your funeral. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Love you.